Let me introduce you to the largest collection of espresso machines under one roof in the world. This is my spaceship, which I built it when I did my website back in 1995, and I put a cappuccino machine inside. Then I have this lovely cart that we featured it in a movie called Frequent Flyer. Then we have some small items over here, small machines. We have a collector piece over here, the Faema vintage 1985, mid-80s, late 80s, with what is called the Hotel Group. This was making a lot of cappuccino. Then we have a tree group of the most classic machine ever made, the E61, and we have the two group E61, and another two group automatic Faema, still mid-60s vintage, mid-80s vintage. We have the two group and the Faema 3 group. Over here we have some pasta antique sheeters. Then we have here a Nuova Simonelli, the 24 karat gold plated series. We have a one-of-a-kind Thermozona two group lever machine that is made in the United States back in the late 70s. We have a three group, two group automatic plus reservoir and Faema. And this is the first machine I've ever sold in my 32 years in business. This I sold it to Sardines in Fort Worth. We have some machine here that was with me for the past 32 years. We have a Grindmaster grinder, antique, and a Hobart grinder, and another Hobart grinder, and another Hobart grinder, and a scale made by IBM. We have a little Faema compact from the early 80s. We have a vintage early 80s, mid 80s Granita machine, one Faema Spain and a two group Faema. I have a orange juice machine made in the early 80s by Orange Matic, a scale, a very old vintage La San Marco, equally much older, this machine from Little Italy in Italy, this La Cimbali 15, M15 TC, another Faema here, and a two group E61 Faema Spain, the oldest machine I've ever had, which is 1948 Gaggia, and a one group E61. We have a four group Cimbali, Mythos, also two Accorto originals from the collection from Seattle, made in Seattle. This that's another piece of history. Machine made in Denver in the mid-80s by two engineers that wanted, their intent was to revolutionize the La Pavoni old machine, Faema, one group lever San Marco, no, Rancilio, Faema 2 group, Faema, Gaggia lever, Brasilia, and a lot of old machines that are quite a pride to own, because a lot of people are impressed, in which we have some of this like made in France, 5 group little home machines that the only thing good about them was that they look good. Then we're going to go on to La Cimbali Junior, and one group Brasilia, and Espressimo, one group. Decorative Gaggia, one group. Samovar, a little Francis, another old, this has been definitely used 25 years, machine and grinder in Little Italy or similar. Gaggia, Cimbali, another Gaggia, a one group lever, a very decorative La Pavoni with two group with grinder, and some historic piece from Nova Simonelli, the little one group, and I even have the original box. Faema one group here, automatic Brasilia, Espresso Magic, the Azkoyen automatic machine, one group lever machine, one group Gaggia, and one group Electra, one group Mythos. Here I have some real collector lovers units from all from the 80s and 70s. 70s and 80s. We have a Electra 2 group with the reserve, 3 group Gaggia, and 2 group Astra, an old replica of a cash register, Cimbali 2 group, and another collector item here from the Wizard of Oz collection. Another decorative piece here, and Cimbali 2 group, Faema 1 group, and Cimbali 2 group, and Brasilia 2 group, and Gaggia, another Azkoyen, and a brand new Brasilia 1985 collection. Cimbali decorative, and we have the piece, the Olympus machine, 3 group Gaggia, and this is another pride and joy, and 1 group Gaggia, and 2 group on Broadway machine. That's the back of the temple, and a Gaggia machine, and Bezera. Brasilia 2 group, Gaggia two groups. And a beautiful Gaggia decorative. That's a Brasilia that made 1 million cups of espresso and cappuccino. Another Brasilia, and we have one of a kind here, 4-group Granitori, no longer made. And here is the largest selection of espresso machines anywhere on this planet. Thank you. This is Dominique. Call me 817-640-3131 if you have any question.